You a vlogger, facing over. You a queen, wanna less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi my ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Bisphere for collaborating back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, I was definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget follow me on Instagram, TikTok and Twitter. It's at boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, before we get into this video, let's go ahead and check this shout out.
So hello fellow ninjas, I want to invite you to our platform. I want you to come on over there and see what it is that we do. So it's basically a place where we speak about case studies, we speak about energy work, we share learnings, we talk about everything under the sun that has to do with spiritual well-being. So you are invited, you are cordially invited to the Self-Work channel. Yay!
Ninjas, I do this shout out so that we can help each other grow. So please do make sure that you go to the Ninjas channel and you actually comment to say Queen Ninja sent you guys. Make sure that you subscribe and you do all the good jizz. Okay, let's support each other. We still have the special running 1,200 for 5 shout outs that will be distributed throughout the week. So if you also want to take advantage of the special, you can go ahead and just contact my PA. I'm sure there's gonna be numbers where you can just send a WhatsApp somewhere on the screen, right? Sharp. Now if you hear some noise, woo, it's not a ghost. I don't know what's happening with my sliding door, guys. Like if it's windy, it makes this noise. I don't know, but I'm just saying relax. I'm used to it. Before some of you guys will say I've got a ghost in my house. Okay, now ninjas, let's talk about this trend that is actually currently trending and happening right now. Anyway, we are going to talk about this whole trendish boom, okay? So Mihlali comes out her stories and she posts these 2 pictures that you guys will be seeing right now, and with the other one she says thank you my angel, and she tags and mentions Leeroy Sidambe. Now if you look at that, you can actually see that she doesn't only look, she is bruised, okay? Her lip looks busted, and her eye, she does have the swollen eye, and she also has that as you guys can see over there, I don't even know if I should call it bump, but the bruise on her forehead. This post was up, I think, for about 4 minutes before it was taken down, but it was taken down quick because I remember I got a screenshot sent to me by one of my ninjas, which thank you guys. There's so many of you guys that were sending, and by the time I actually went to check Mihlali's story, she had already removed it. Okay, Mapepandaba did ask her what's going on, and she said nothing. So nothing is happening here. What I can tell you guys is this, right? It's very, very difficult to, how can I say this? It's not even about defending, but it's very difficult to feel sorry for someone that does not feel sorry for others. Or it's very difficult, or it's a bit of a challenge, honestly, to feel sorry, to feel sorry for someone that treats other people badly, with this whole situation of Leeroy and her. This relationship has been showing Mihlali flames. That's one thing that I can tell you guys, and I think even from the beginning I had actually said it, that I do not wish them any good whatsoever, and I will forever stand on that. I do hope that they will end up breaking up. I do hope that Mihlali will walk away for good, but do I think she will walk away this time? I don't think so. She did not walk away last time, so what would make her walk away this time? And so that is that, you know. The fact that Mihlali publicly came beginning of last year and she was talking about how, you know, she and Miss XO were discussing dating married men, and it was being discussed in a good light that, you know, these are the tips. Basically, if you are dating a married man, this is what you can do. Mihlali even went on to say you should actually be a married man's peace. That you can be, or you should be, a married man's peace, you know. And that's when Miss XO even came out and said, a married man's peace, that's his wife's job. So which is why, as much as I'm not a fan of Miss XO, everybody knows this, I don't stand with the type of content that she has been posting. She is reformed now from what I hear. She's now back to being a Christian or whatever. I do not know, but I don't think I'll ever look at her any different from how I've seen her. Maybe after 20 years of her being a goody girl, then yeah, I'll see her as different. But I will not even lie. It will take a very long time for me to can ever hear her talking about God, and I'd be like, oh, you know, like, this is Miss XO, what are you talking about? She even rebranded, like, tried to change her name. Like, you know, it's bad when you have to, like, rebrand, but that's a video on its own. So what I'm simply saying is that I saw the time that Leeroy was in Dubai, and, you know, he kissed or even tried to kiss another girl, and, you know, they were coming in on Mihlali's followers, some of her followers, they were out here literally talking about how, hey, she was a good girl until she met Miss XO. I was like, please guys, let's not play that card with Miss XO about DJ. She's not perfect, but let's not try to blame Mihlali's behavior to someone else but Mihlali. You understand? Not only that, we should also go on to, do you guys remember that time when she went to holiday? I can't remember where. I don't know if it was the holiday that Leeroy's cards were declining. I don't know, but I think so, but I'm not sure. The time that, you know, it was in the papers that his wife, Leeroy's wife, was you know, alleged that she wanted her car back, that Leeroy had gifted her a car which he then took and gave to Mihlali, which was a Range Rover. Mihlali even addressed that, I think, if I'm not too mistaken, talking about her cars, what. But when she came back from that vacation, she took a picture literally sitting in a car that looks too much similar to the Range Rover that was in question. You know, she made it a point that she was going to advertise this man, in my personal opinion, that she was going to flang him like he was some sort of prize, you know. And this is the gender that is actually happening to her right now. When time came when she was being embarrassed online, she was able to come and tell you guys as her followers that, oh, you know, me and this man are no longer together, we've broken up here and then. When she went back, did she tell you people? Did she? So now she's coming back because Sebam Gudluzile, and then after that she's out again. When my Pepandaba asked, she said nothing, which I was happy about that, because my Pepandaba has a tendency of kissing Mihlali's ass. They always post anything whenever it's like bad. They would try find some positive towards it or something, but they never like do like how they do with everyone on their page. So yeah, you're there is nothing happening, you can go ahead and post nothing because there's nothing that is actually happening, you know. In all honesty, guys, we need to start learning ore. Sometimes being a victim, there's a point where you are a victim and there's a point where you are victimizing yourself, even though the actions are towards someone. You cannot tell me that they will beat you today, you stay. They beat you tomorrow, you stay. They beat you day after tomorrow, you stay. They beat you the fourth time and they killed you. Who killed you? You killed yourself. Especially if you're in a position where you're not being threatened. Like, how can I say this? It's not like you are being held. You cannot run. You cannot leave. You cannot... Like, Mihlali has all the resources that she can leave. If she was able to pay when Leeroy's cards were declining, she has all the resources to can leave. She has all the resources to can go and live her life free of Leeroy. She's making a choice. She's choosing this man. And for the fact that she even removed... I don't think that she's not going to go back. Honestly, that is me. I don't think that she's not going to go back. So what more should we say? What more should I say? What more could you say? And Mihlali has a very bad attitude at times, especially when it comes to Leeroy. This is a girl that went on national television to defend dating a married man. Talking about love, we fell in love, this and that and that. And it's so unfortunate because I feel like she loves that man more than he loves her. That man is not afraid of losing Mihlali, and that's my opinion. If he was afraid of losing Mihlali, he wouldn't have done what he did in Dubai. That's the first thing. Listen, guys, let me tell you, if you're young out there, let me tell you something. If your man's friends disrespects you, they know they know you don't mean that much to this man. It's a fact. Like, I don't know, you can go argue with your toes, you can go argue with your grandmother. I am not the one. If your man's friends disrespect you and they still continue to be your man's friends, they know. Because when you're with your friends, you tell them the truth. And the thing with men is they've got the bro code, right? They still have it. They're not like us as women that are gonna be snacks towards each other and blah blah blah. A lot of these men, that is why, like, if I'm with you and your friend comes and tries to date me, or your friend disrespects me, I leave you both, you and your friend, you know, because it means that he knows the truth. He knows that even if I'm to sleep with this girl or I'm to disrespect her, nothing will happen because you don't mean that much to this man. So when I saw those guys or that Leeroy's friend disrespect Mihlali publicly, I was like, no. And the other thing again that, guys, I can go ahead and also show you. When Leeroy met Mihlali, unless if she had procedures that we just did not know, Mihlali was not a under the knife kind of a girl. She was not. And most of the times when you have money and you have insecurities, you go under the knife to fix those insecurities. Who do you think, guys, sparked those? And there was also a vlog where Mihlali was actually talking and she was calling Leeroy, and Leeroy was telling her, don't forget to go to gym. A whole gorgeous Mihlali with that whole gorgeous body that she had even before all this work that she has had done. He's gonna be telling her to go to the gym. She even asked, like, what are you saying? Are you saying I'm fat? You always say this. Think about it, guys. That coming from a partner you love. You, when you're dating a married man, it can be easy for you to be his piece because you're not emotionally invested. Okay, na guy. He's not my man. He belongs to that one. Let him leave his wife and now come to you. Let's see how peaceful you're going to be. Because if there's peace, all these boxing matches would not be happening in this relationship. So what's happening? The nonchalance means it only works when that man is with his wife because you don't care. Even if you call, he doesn't answer, you don't care. Even if you hear he has got another side chick, you don't care. He's not your man. But let him leave his wife and come be with you. Then you will see the real thing. And the other thing again that I thought of was that, guys, Mary Jane has never tried to fight for Leeroy. Not a single day. She has never. Not publicly anyway. I mean, all happened. Everything happened. Mihlali disrespected her. Even went to a point of posting her on a YouTube channel, if I'm not too mistaken. Everything. That woman was silent. All she did was that she would just continue with her life. She would take her vacations to Dubai. We would just hear, oh, she was with another nigga. They were going here or whatever. She never tried to fight for Leeroy. If he was such a good man, why would his wife not even try to fight? You see, sometimes you need to actually see and look at the signs because of that. It's difficult to be kind to unkind people. That's the statement that I was looking for. It's so difficult to be kind to someone that is not kind to others. Okay, yes, you got the man. Why do you have to galavant him? Why do you have to rub that relationship in people's faces? You know his wife, I'm sure, probably was watching somewhere. Why? And so now, because Sekushushu, Sebaya WWE Raw style, involuntarily so, we should now be out here and talking about it's Women's Month, let's be kind to each other, to another woman that is not kind to another woman. Angeke, guys. Angeke. Mihlali should just learn her lesson with this guy and cut ties and leave. And I think I remember I even said it that this guy would be probably the biggest mistake that Mihlali is the biggest mistake that Mihlali has ever made. And I said it like it, and that's my opinion, especially for her career. You know, because as I'm saying, even if they can say that there is a women's event, when women are supposed to go there, women are supposed to support each other and everything. The way she went about this whole situation with Leeroy, people would boycott the same way they're boycotting Chichi, to say, wait a minute, we are women. We've seen what this girl has done to another woman and publicly embarrassing her and doing this and doing that. And you want her to come out here and talk for us? No. Questions would definitely be there. And she's been very quiet, man, these past days. If you were checking her stories, she has been very quiet. There's a video that I will make that comes up next after this, and that's the reason why I was checking her stories, and I feel like she was very quiet. God is going through it. There's a venta saying that says, "Ubona dongi chikanya ichihasafi nisungori no wana kana." Like, basically, I know I butchered that, okay, but it says when you see a beautiful sort of like a beautiful horse and it has, the owner is not there, and you look at it and you're like, oh, I found myself a horse, you should ask yourself, why did the owner abandon it there, leave it there? Why? But this is bad, man. Honestly, this is bad. Nobody deserves to be physically abused. Nobody deserves to be abused in general, you know. But I think also the fact that I saw some people saying that as beautiful as Mihlali is, like, how could this happen? She does not deserve to be treated this way. Not that we're saying that if you're less beautiful within the standards or whatever, you deserve to be abused. But damn, man, Mihlali, vuke maqandeni, wake up, girl, and see who you are. Like, see who you are, bruh. You are Mihlali. Like, and you're gonna let a Leeroy. Have you seen how that guy looks, though? And I'm not even trying to be shadeful. Have you seen how that guy looks? Have you seen his legs? And you're gonna let a Leeroy treat you this way? Hi, angeke, guys. Angeke. But anyway, do go and comment below what you guys think of this whole situation. Is this the married woman's dangerous prayers they talk of? Is this the karma locating Mihlali's address? What is happening? What is honestly this? And some of you guys need to stop acting like you grew up with no love, kohai. All because of a mother freaking nigger. Some of you act like you grew up with no love. And we know you grew up with love. We can see Mihlali's mom. She loves her so much. She supports her. She has even went to a point of supporting her even when she was dating a married man. She loves her. Questionable sometimes, but she loves her. We all know this. So we cannot say Mihlali grew up without love from her mom or her, I don't know. But just start growing up. Even if you didn't get love from your mother or your father, I'm sure you got love from your grandmother. Maybe you got love from your sister. But someone in your life has loved you for you to can be acting this wretched towards a nigger. So this man will embarrass Mihlali. She will still be the one paying the bills whenever the cards decline. And even physically getting abused. Hi, bo, guys. Hi, bo. But anyway, do go and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. From Owamie, I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I want us to actually talk in the comment section. How do we go about this? The same thing that is happening with Lulu, you know, the one I referred to, sexy mistress, the embarrassment that she has shown the wife. And the wife has said that this man has been beating me. He will also beat you. And she said, I don't care. Hey, what? So tomorrow, if we hear that man has beaten her, she's in the hospital, her face is now looking left and her leg is broken or something, are we now supposed to come here and say, oh guys, like, how do we react to situations like this? Please tell me what would be an appropriate reaction, because I feel like I don't have an appropriate reaction, you know, for this situation. But anyway, do go down below. I love you guys. Stay blessed, and please continue respecting my Venda Aish Bubonke. I told you it wasn't even that long that this will end in tears. I did not see it ending in bruises and punches and whatever, but okay. I do also have to say that obviously this whole commentary is based off of the assumption that Leeroy did physically touch Mihlali, because she also did post, but she did not write exactly what happened. However, for someone to post bruised pictures and saying thank you, my angel, and then also mentioning Leeroy, that does give an open space for us to speculate on what actually happened. Of course, most people will go to the conclusion that the bruises and the whatever we are seeing was caused by him. But for legal purposes, I do have to say that this is alleged. from what I saw on Twitter and also assumed through the pictures that Mihlali has posted. Anyway, I love you ninjas, stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye ninjas.